Hey, everybody, and thank you for coming. We got the banner going. Yes, we got the banner going. We got the band. You guys see the band. Boom, baby. Do, 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 do. We'll go. In here, we'll go. You need to.
You opened your restaurant for a reason. What if your POS made running it easier? This is Touch Bistro.
Can I send orders from here?
Of course.
All right, we are live. And thanks everybody for coming. We're going to make this short and sweet tonight. So this evening we are talking about SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle, and we did not sell enough tickets to host the SHIB 50/50 Raffle. That is why we're late coming in. We are preparing for the Christmas holidays, so please keep that in mind. Make sure you hit the button, subscribe, like, and comment. We're hoping to increase everybody's awareness as everybody becomes aware of what's going on. So want to keep that in mind on what's possibly taking effect. Anyway, without further ado, we'll get right into today's session. So we're not able to host today's raffle draw, but we are an educational platform. So if we're not hosting a raffle, we're trying to educate everybody in SHIB. Does that make sense? And that's good for everybody. We're going to give big, massive shout outs to everybody that's in the room. We're going to give huge shout out to Rowena Purchase, and Babe's channel. Thank you so much for coming. Woo! Let's get pumped. Okay, so SHIB has rebounded from its lows yesterday of 24.70, and they've rebounded all the way back up to 29.34, I believe. Hold on, I'll give you the exact number. It is, where is it? It says here it hit 28.96, but it actually went above this this milestone. Okay, on a different platform. So we're every night we talk about the proof is in the pudding. So what can we prove to you? The proof is in the pudding. What does that mean? It means that we provide proof that SHIB is reducing its circulating supply and therefore increasing its value for each of the shareholders. So anyone burning SHIB is increasing value to the shares, okay, SHIB holders. Anytime that we have massive amount of wallet holders being absorbed, that means accumulated. That means even less supply for people to get into SHIB at this particular point in time. So that is a huge benefit to the SHIB holders. So right now we are at 1,462,000 600 and something. I'm going to put down 725. I think that's fair. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, we provide proof, right? So here's your proof. This is the Ether scan. To go on Ether scan, you find out exactly how many wallet holders are in SHIB. We have 1,462,603 right now wallet holders in SHIB. As this builds, more and more people come in, means a bigger and bigger family. Means that everybody should be paying attention. Means that if you're not paying attention, you'll understand what's going on. Less supply, higher demand. Less supply, higher demand. Reducing the circulating supply, higher demand. Right. So everything that SHIB does, when we have an influx of people coming in, we have an enormous amount of people buying more SHIB. Now, we don't know exactly how much they're buying unless you watch the scale, okay? But it's a fair assumption to say that buying a million SHIB is only going to cost you $29 US is still a fair deal, okay? When it comes to buying SHIB, it's still extremely cheap, okay? Because you guys could be spending anywhere close to $100 to $200 to buy a million SHIB, and it's still in that range where it's still cheap enough that you can buy it for that price. Once it gets to a penny, it becomes insanely rich to buy. I mean by that, I mean you'll need to have a lot more money available to you to buy 1 million SHIB. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to keep that in mind. And for those that have a million SHIB, at $1, you have $1 million worth of SHIB. Okay, so you got to keep that in mind, because if you transfer it back out and take your profit, it's not considered profit until you take it out. That's correct. But you're selling something that's worth something to something that's not worth anything. Okay, so your dollar that you're selling it to, look at the value of that dollar. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say to you. By the time it gets to $5 and $6, there will actually be a world adoption that you can transfer it to a credit card, pay your bills with the credit card, transfer SHIB into the credit card to pay those bills, use the credit card to buy whatever it is you want, even pay your bills with the credit card. So there's options. It's not just, if you use it, don't use it, it will have real world case value to you. So just keep that in mind, that you don't have to sell it and you don't have to do something with it that you don't want to do. Okay, so we'll share this link. This is the SHIB burn link. I'll let that resonate with you for a few minutes. Okay, the whole idea of this is, okay, there's 20,000 SHIB reduced, 330,000 SHIB reduced, and 2.672 SHIB reduced, 2.762 million, 2,672,655 SHIB sent to the dead end wallets. Okay. Dead end wallets is the reduction in SHIB circulating supply. If you look at the top where it says SHIB supply and 410 trillion 742, that is the amount that's been sent to the dead end wallets since not inception, because inception was back in 2020 of August, and 2021 is when Vladimir Buterin opened up the 3 wallets that we use to burn SHIB to reduce its circulating supply. Thank you, Vladimir Buterin. Woo, 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 woo. That's awesome. Like I said, I'm going to keep this short tonight, so I'm just going to go over a few brief little things. Just keep you informed on what's going on. We want to send a big shout out to Jason Cox. Hope he's doing well in the hospital. I hope that everything is looking up and up, and we pray for him and his family, whatever they're going through. Ethers, this is the coin cart. This tells you how many wall holders are currently holding SHIB and where they are. So this has a lag time of a couple of days. So we have 42 trillion SHIB. The 44 trillion SHIB is Binance. 42.93, that's Robinhood, BlackRock. 37 trillion SHIB, that is also Robinhood, BlackRock. 33,000 is crypto.com. Crypto.com, if you notice, is number 11, 5.6. So if you add them together, you get 39 trillion SHIB, 10 trillion SHIB by OKX, Binance 9.48. They just added more to it. Binance again 8 trillion 850 billion SHIB. Okay, so these wallets, if people are starting to catch on, you start to see the top wall holders. Those are the exchanges that are going to manipulate the ability to reduce the fees to their clients. So that's the whole purpose of that. That's why the exchanges, if they're smart, they're going to start doing the exact same thing, cut cost, right? And provide a better way to doing business with SHIB. As it reduces circulating supply, adds value to them. So it's in their best interest to reduce that circulating supply. And they get to use it as a tax write-off to do so. So Gate.io, Binance, HTX, BitBuy, Bitflyer, and the list goes on. Like over 200 exchanges that could be possibly doing this. They aren't because they haven't caught on to it, but they will, right? Eventually they will. So you have CoinEX, BitVoya, PrimeBet, LA Token, Accent EX, Phoenix, Big One, like all of these BTSE, all these exchanges, BitBank, BitHub, CoinHeck, Tokenize, CatX, Uniswap, Besto, Corbit, Max Exchange, PancakeSwap, BitPro. All of these could be buying SHIB in a massive amount. And then what they do with that massive amount is able to sell it on their platform in their country and then charge lower fees because they paid those fees all at once. So it lowers the fees for everyone else so they can be competitive for the marketplace. And then reducing the SHIB circulating supply helps them gain value. It solidifies them in the marketplace. If they don't do it, it won't solidify them. So it's very important that you, as a person, get involved because it's only a matter of time before they catch on. Coinbase Pro, BitBuy, OKX, Whitebit, Gate.io, UpBit, BitGet, MEX, Global, Digital, Finex, HTX, Bitmart. It's only a matter of time before they start buying massive amounts of SHIB, just so they can do the exact same thing, so they can compete with each other and then decrease the circulating supply with the amount of money that's being used as a fees, because it's not going back into Ethereum's pocket, it's going back in the exchange's pocket as they sell it and buy it from everybody. So it's the way of them cutting in cost. So that's why they're going to buy as much SHIB as they can get their hands on, because they know for a fact everybody's going to swarm to it. That's a guarantee, guys. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. So this is what's going to happen. Challenge Pro, Gemini, Bitflyer, Coin One, Thorncoin, Exmo, Kraken, which I'm shocked the Kraken was in there. Qcoin was in there too. Qcoin is still in there. Kraken, I'm shocked that they're not in there because I would have figured that they would have been smart and bought it. Vladar, VALR, Flipster. Like, again, these exchanges honestly should be buying SHIB, a lot of SHIB. They're doing over 2.7, 2.8, 2.9, 17, $18 million worth of transactions daily. Well, in SHIB's case, SHIB is reducing its circulating supply. So it is in their, like I said, it's in their best interest to do it. So it's not a question of if they're going to do it. It's a question of when are they going to do it. Once they understand what's going on, they're going to be buying massive amounts of SHIB, and they're going to be taking it away from you. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact. And it hasn't happened yet. Thank God it hasn't happened yet, because once it does, you'll have very limited time to get your act together and get in as quickly as possible. No, take your time. You got time, right? It will happen tomorrow. It could, but it hasn't, and it hasn't caught on. Once you start seeing the depreciation of the amount of coins available, that's when you start getting worried. When you start seeing them buying not billions, trillions of SHIB, like 5 or 6 trillion SHIB at a time, that means that they're serious about getting involved and taking the supply away from you. And that's the truth of it. And once that happens, it will explode SHIB. And at first, it will be Binance and Robinhood and BlackRock. They're the ones doing it right now. Eventually, it's going to be the other exchanges doing it. And they're going to have to compete with BlackRock and Crypto.com and Binance for the top spots. They can't compete with those because they already hold enormous amount of SHIB. But everybody's going to swarm to it. It's just a matter of time. And do you have time right now? Yes, but you're limited on the amount of time that you're going to have. Okay, I'm just putting it out there because right now SHIB should be sitting at around 10x from where it's at right now. It's just not caught on. So that's how you know you have room. But how much time? That's a good question. National banks will put the brakes on SHIB. Okay, they're going to try and put the brakes on it because it could get taken away really quickly. Yeah, so I got to run, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Jason. I'm home now. Oh, yay. Jason, awesome. Brother, awesome. Good to hear that you're home. I'm sorry, Jason, but we can't have the raffle. But I did come in and I did say a few things. We're on the next 24-hour clock. I got a meeting tonight. I got to cut this short. I didn't want to come in at 10 o'clock at night on there to explain what was going on, but at least I come on and say a few words, and then I got to leave gracefully. So thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for coming, and I love you all. Take good care. It's so good to see that Jason's home. Yay. And yeah, good night, Jason, and God bless. All right, so that's awesome. Wishing everybody just the best. If we see disclosure come in later, that's awesome. Thank you. Just remember that you're on our minds too. Prince, Gabriel, if you're on, that's awesome. Thanks for coming, everybody, and peace out, everybody. So we'll just say a few things, and then we'll just get just get underway. All right, guys, take care. God bless each and every one of you, and live long and prosper. Right, Jason? Live long and prosper, my friend. And let's go and be strong as a family. As we grow in SHIB together, it'll be awesome. All right, guys. Good night. Cheers.